Welcome back everyone for another reaction video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Niall Horan. If you're new here, I'm a communication skills coach and I react to different people's conversations, interviews, and presentations. And in the past week, I've been reacting to a lot of Harry Styles. I've learned there's a lot of Harry Styles fans. And I thought, you know what, we'll continue on in the same direction, the one direction. I got a lot of comments asking me to react to Niall. So I thought, you know what? Let's check out Niall. He's blonde, he's Irish, and his name, when you look at it, you think it's Neil. It's not, it's Niall. Niall Horan answers the web's most searched questions. So I will give you my thoughts on Niall. Here we go.
Is Niall Horan a tenor? I don't think I'm out of puberty yet, so I've got quite the range. Is Niall Horan colourblind? Niall Horan is colourblind. Not many people know this one. Struggle sometimes with shades of green and yellow that are close to each other. I've been caught out on it a few times where people have gone, are you colourblind? Like, yeah. Didn't know I was. Won't be able to fly a plane, apparently.
Niall, right off the bat, seems humble. I don't know why, but that's the first word that comes to mind when I'm watching Niall, is he seems humble, and he's obviously got a little bit of a cheeky, sarcastic sense of humor that I appreciate as well. That's my very first impression of Niall so far.
I'm left-footed as well when I play soccer. Is Niall Horan related to Helen? We've been getting this for years, myself and Mr. Generous. We're not related, and I wish. Last one on this one. Is Niall Horan a natural brunette? Niall Horan is a natural brunette. Started dyeing my hair blonde highlights. I was about 12 or 13. I realised that when you get to a certain age, you probably shouldn't have highlights anyway, because that makes you look like you're clinging onto your youth.
Man, he's funny. Like, one of the first impressions I have of him is he's got a really good sense of humor. And it's self-deprecating as well.
What does Niall Horan smell like? Right now it's chicken, because I've just eaten. I've heard a lot of people say that I smell great. Lewis Capaldi said recently my hair smells good because he spends a lot of time smelling my head when I see him, which is really strange. What is Niall Horan's slow hand song?
Nice. Like, I feel like if I met Niall at a bar and we were just hanging out, having a beer, he would just seem like a normal guy. I probably wouldn't know that he's a celebrity if I hadn't seen him before. And you can just tell from the way he's speaking, the tone he's using, the stories he's telling, the self-deprecating humor, you know, not putting it on for the camera. All these things point to him just being a genuine, normal guy, which in turn kind of humanizes him to his audience, which is why I think so many people like him.
How did Niall Horan become famous? Niall Horan auditioned for a TV show called The X Factor in the UK, failed, and then got put into a band with 4 others that failed. Then we ended up in a band called One Direction. How to draw Niall Horan step by step. There's enough talented people out there that know how to draw, and I'm just going to leave you to do that yourselves. How many siblings?
He has a lot of humility. He seems genuinely like a humble guy. Like, there's a lot of opportunities here in these questions for him to sort of make himself sound great. But no, he just sort of briefly mentioned it and moved on. He doesn't seem like a guy who needs to be the center of attention. He just seems like a real grounded individual.
What does Niall Horan order at Nando's? How long have we got? I could be here a while. I do a double-breasted chicken wrap, medium, with some halloumi cheese in it. Peri-peri fries with Péronaise. What is Niall Horan's favourite drink? I absolutely love Guinness. Yes, we are Irish, and we live up to every single stereotype. Guinness is my favourite. Sweet nectar. I don't even want to talk about it. It gets me emotional. Who is Niall Horan's best friend? His name is Sean Mulholland, otherwise known as Mully. Went to school together since we were kids. He now moved to LA and lives with me for his own job. He's not following me around the world like some hanger-on.
Niall's really impressive to me with his communication skills because he just seems like that relatable guy that we can connect with. And Niall, I bet, has a lot of fans because of his personality, because of his relatableness, because of his likability. And he just seems like a guy who you can trust. He doesn't seem like a guy who's putting it on for the camera. He just seems like he is being himself, similar to Harry, but in a different way than Harry. Niall's more of just a real kind of everyday dude. I like him. I really like him.
Who does Niall Horan support? I support a team called Derby County. It's painful, and I'll start to tear up after a while.
See, these are things my friends from high school would say, you know, talking about how sad they are that their team sucks. Like, Niall's just, again, through the things that he's saying, he's just a super relatable character.
Does Niall Horan wear contacts? No, I don't wear contacts. I kind of used to do this thing for style where I used to wear like cleared lens glasses. And then that obviously caught up on me because I was wondering why I couldn't really see like the score of a football match on a TV or see you where the camera is. But then I went and got an eye test, and apparently I've got one eye weaker than the other, and I wear them for driving and watching TV, like a 50-year-old man.
I'm actually curious to know, and maybe I'll check out another interview or a conversation with him, is if he has sort of a deeper, more vulnerable side. You know, you've seen that with Harry. Harry's got both those sides. He's got that fun, playful side. He's got the vulnerable, open side. I wonder if Niall has it, because he is very quick to joke. He's very quick to be self-deprecating. But I'd be interested to maybe see more of him, to see if there's more sides to him.
Is Niall Horan going on tour? Niall Horan will be going on tour. I've noticed that for the last 20 minutes I've been speaking in the third person, like he's not here. Yeah, I am going on tour. Back to me. More about...
See? He doesn't like talking about himself. That doesn't seem like his nature. He seems to deflect the attention. Very interesting. Really a humble guy, and it seems very genuine. It doesn't seem like he's comfortable with the attention.
So I've recently just got Invisalign to help me, but yes, I did have braces, and they looked horrendous.
Again, another self-deprecating joke.
Will Niall Horan fall for you? Can we have a conversation first, maybe? I'll probably fall really easily anyway. So yeah, this is the answer to that. I've learned today that people really do like to dig in and learn stuff about you.
Yeah.
It's the simple stuff, the everyday stuff that you would ask, do you wear contacts? That's what they have to Google to find that stuff out about me. We're very nosy.
Cool. Just seems like a cool guy who you'd want to hang out with. I really like Niall. It's hard to imagine people not liking the guy. Anyways, that's the video for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't yet, please just very gently tap that like button, hit subscribe on my channel. I'd really appreciate that. I'll see you soon. I'm Max. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Peace.